Hello everybody, thank you for joining me and welcome to this video which is about Mars transit in Cancer, which takes place between the 10th of May and the 30th of June. The last time Mars transited through Cancer was between the 2nd of June and the 20th of July in 2021. So if you think about what you dealt with at this time, you may have an idea of what is awaiting you. Let's try to understand this transit. Mars represents willpower, courage, and the ability to take action. Cancer represents our needs, emotions, and nourishment. So when Mars transits through Cancer, we may need to take actions depending on our emotions. And as the ruler of Cancer is the moon, we may also exert our energy on our mother, because the moon also represents our mother, and Cancer represents our home, so we may need to exert our energy on our home or issues related to our family. We may have a tendency to hold our feelings but then react suddenly. Moreover, we may feel protective and nurturing. However, it may not be easy to be objective. Venus transits through Cancer on the 30th of May. So Venus and Mars conjunction takes place in Cancer between the 30th of May and the 30th of June. This means you may react impulsively, but when others react impulsively, you may get offended easily and you may feel restless. You may be more generous than usual. However, you will also feel restless and wasteful with money matters. And if you start a relationship between the 30th of May and the 30th of June, you will be more focused on your partner's needs. Loyalty and trust will also be of utmost importance. And if you are thinking of doing gardening, it's going to be an auspicious time. It's an ideal time for planting seeds when Venus and Mars are in conjunction in Cancer. But of course, the placement of the moon is also important. In Vedic astrology, Cancer consists of 2.5 nakshatras. These are Punarvasu, Pushyami and Ashlesha. So when Mars transits through Cancer, there will be some subtle differences depending on these nakshatras. Mars transits in the Punarvasu nakshatra between the 10th of May and the 16th of May. Now, as Punarvasu is ruled by Jupiter, this transit depends on the position of Jupiter. Jupiter is in Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars. This means we will create our opportunities and we will have self-confidence to fight for our ambitions, and we are ready to take action. However, we need to remember the interaction between Jupiter and Mars, and this interaction shows that we may have a tendency to be lazy and we may have a tendency to procrastinate things. So we may find excuses not to work. In health, we may be prone to lung problems, pain, and a sensitive nervous system. Then Mars starts transiting through the Pushya nakshatra. This transit takes place between the 16th of May and the 8th of June. Pushyami is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is in Aquarius, and Saturn is exalted here. We need to think about the interaction between Saturn and Mars, and this shows that we may need to deal with authority figures. We may also need to free ourselves from social obligations by working with others. You shouldn't regret for what you did or what you didn't do in the past. You may feel mentally strong, however, not physically strong. So this is the time when you should take care of yourself. In health, you're prone to skin, stomach and chest problems. Then Mars starts transiting through the Ashlesha nakshatra. This transit takes place between the 8th and the 30th of June, and this is the most challenging nakshatra for Mars as it has its debilitation degree. So this means if you make decisions based on your emotions, you can make mistakes. Ashlesha is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury transits through Taurus between the 24th of June, until the 24th of June, and then Mercury starts transiting through Gemini. So this means having money will make you feel safe and secure. You will also feel emotionally good when you have money. And you will have a tendency to save money or to spend money on tangible goods. But when Mercury starts transiting in Gemini, which is as of the 24th of June, then you will feel good when you communicate. So you will be interested in learning and sharing your knowledge, and your ideas may also change fast. In health, you're prone to food poisoning, obesity, and venereal diseases. Mars rules the 5th and the 10th house while he's transiting through Cancer. And here, when Mars rules the 5th house, this shows that education, information, and learning will be more important to you. So you may think of making an investment, or you may also think of doing something regarding children. And when Mars rules the 10th house, this shows that what others think about you, especially your family, will be more important to you, and you may need to focus your efforts on your career, status, and home. I hope this video has been useful and you will be able to benefit from Mars transit in Cancer. Hope to see you soon.